Today I want to talk about actually spending time with your family. You know, your family is like one of the most important things in your life. In fact, it should be the most important thing in your life. And gaining time and to spend with them, you know. You find as you're working all the time, you don't get to spend that quality time with your kids. You need to make the time, but you need to give yourself. Obviously, when you start work, you put all the hours and everything into it, which is understandable. But you have to give yourself the actual time to spend with your family. If you've got a family, you know, it's all right. If you're not got a family, or you know, you just got a girlfriend, make sure you give them quality time as well. Because if you don't, you end up lost. You end up losing your family, and behind a great businessman or woman is a family to support them. And that's what you want. You want a family to support you. You want a family to give you the care that you need, the love that you need, the attention that you need, the encouragement that you need when starting out a business. Because when you start out a business, when you first start it out, it's all great, it's fantastic, it's all new to you, you're learning new things. But as time goes on, and you've neglected your family, you start seeing things crumbling around you. So you do have to have that time with them, you know. You have to have the quality time. Things I've noticed in the past is, I mean, when I first started on my online experience, I used to give up, well, I never watched telly, but I used to give up all my time just so I can crack on with the business. And in the beginning it's fine because you do all the hard work first, but then you start seeing your sort of family, you're quite distant from your family because you had no interaction. So you need to make sure that you have that quality time, you know. If I can turn back the time now, because when I was when I first started out with the online with the online business, I didn't give a lot of my own time to my family, and I mean, even though I saw my daughter growing up, I missed really young years because I was constantly concentrating on, you know, getting ahead of the game, making sure I got everything done, and you know, so I was up until God knows what time in the morning. In fact, sometimes I didn't even go to bed. I was up all night, and then I went to work all day, and then I came back and I was up all night again, and it was like that for at least about, you know, 3 or 4 months. And I got into a pattern where I was starting to feel a bit, you know, tired, a little bit depressed because I'd done all this hard work and it wasn't working yet. But it wasn't until you start tweaking it and looking at it differently, because you're tired, you're constantly doing stuff all the time. You get distracted with other things that you're watching, and you know, and you're learning, and it just takes time. Everything takes time. Take baby steps. Never go rushing into things, you know. When I opened up my business, my salon, I mean my online business helped me open up my salon, as it gave me the knowledge, gave me the information that I needed to get ahead of the game, you know, start learning more things. If it wasn't for the online business, I would never have stepped out my comfort zone. You know, I was watching the training DVDs that I was given at the time from my mentor that I was following, and it was saying, you know, taking risk, stepping out your comfort zone. You need to spend money to make money. You know, everything will all fit together when you've got all the pieces of the jigsaw. And at the minute, when you're first starting off, you don't have all the pieces, so you're searching for the pieces. And with a bit of guidance, you can have all the pieces all in order. So when I first started off, it was a bit different because, you know, a lot of learning that I was taught had to be through DVD. So I had to wait each month to get my DVD box set for that month, and I had to learn all the things that was on that DVD in a month and implement it. So it was a long process, and I found it, you know, it was quite time consuming because these DVDs were about an hour and a half long, and I had about 4 to watch, which wasn't the problem, but I had to then implement. So I mean, it was great when I was watching them because I'll pause it and then I'll do the same. So you're just going to make sure that when you do your when you do start your business, you're going to make sure that you have the, you know, the ability for the staying power. You have to make sure that you are 100% focused, but still have the time to spend with your family. So, like, the word of advice I'm going to give you today is to have the ability to spend time with your family. I know you want to start and you want to get ahead of the game and everything like that, but just spend the time with your family because they're the most important people in your life. And, you know, make sure that they're there like a solid rock behind you, because with them you'll succeed and it'll be worth succeeding. Without them, you won't succeed. You'll just take longer to succeed. Right, that's my advice for today. I'm gonna love you and leave you now, so I'm gonna go into the salon and actually do some work, but I'll probably see you this afternoon. Bye for now.